guys, you're back at it with all reaction. You guys already know. I have so much things to do today. I have to put this out, this reaction video. I also have to put out my OPL One Piece Legendary giveaway video, which I had to announce the winner today and everything. I just have so much things to do, so let's just do this real quick. SCP-3000 Anantashesha. I think I say it right. Anantashesha. I don't know. My English accent is bad. Not my English accent. My English is bad with my accent. You know, but the fire YouTuber. I always love these SCP animators and everything. Always get the support. One of you guys actually told me to react to this, which I just click out of it right here. Anantashesha commented, I recommend you check out SCP-3000 the Robert. Anyway, good reaction. Man, thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. I'll make sure I skimmed like a little bit like this, see if I watch this or not. I don't think I watched this one. I think I watched SCP Illustrated from back then, like from SCP-3000, I think. So yeah. So hopefully I didn't react to this already. Let's keep it going.
Manaba, I was wrong. God save me. It's not
okay.
SCP-3000 strikes and quickly consumes.
Oh no, not SCP. Robert's animation makes it look like, you know, not scary, but this is scary. Like this SCP, I'm pretty sure is like really, really, really big and like very dangerous. I think it's Keter and all that. It's big. Like if you next to him, you probably like a particle next to him.
Krishnamurthy. 3000 disappears into the darkness and is no longer visible on exterior cameras. Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber. Today we bring you a SCP Foundation Thayumel.
Okay, and this is an old animation, so yeah, this is like I don't think I see this thingy.
Object SCP-3000. SCP-3000, also known as an Anantashesha, is a massive aquatic serpentine entity.
I tell you, it's big. It's big. So one of these right here is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's big.
Its size is impossible to determine.
Oh man!
But it is estimated to be roughly between 600 to 900.
Yeah, that's not my arm long. Is not gonna work.
Measures roughly 2.5 meters in diameter, and sections of the body proper are as large as 10 meters in diameter. 3000 is carnivorous and typically a sedentary creature, only moving its head in response to certain stimuli or during feeding. Despite its sedentary nature, 3000 is capable of moving quickly to dispatch prey. However, it doesn't actually need nutrients to maintain its biological function.
I think it does, it just doesn't need it.
Huge. It is unknown exactly what happened to the prey it consumes, but during feeding, 3000 excretes.
I also don't think this is the SCP where the Leviathan thing and him are not the same. I know the Leviathan is really big where the Leviathan moves. It creates like tsunamis, earthquakes, and everything. I don't think this one creates that when it moves, but it's pretty big. And yeah, I think it's gonna talk about the skin, like not skin, but like what it could like produce. That slimy thing where they actually use for the anesthetics on the Foundation. If I remember.
Skin, a thin layer of a viscous.
I think if I remember, I don't know.
Classified as
I should stop talking and just watch the video. The thing is, SCPs that I know, I just love to talk about them. That's just how I am. That's just how I am. I just love talking about them.
8 cognitohazardous entity. Direct observation of 3000 may cause several mental alterations. The observer will experience inexplicable head pain, paranoia, general fear, and panic.
If you guys see me blink a lot, something's wrong with my eye.
According to a log from Site 151's historical records, written by Dr. Eugene Getz, during the initial discovery of SCP-3000, an unease was felt throughout the entire crew. A biologist of the Foundation named William felt the most ill. He began sweating profusely and acted more and more erratically, at one point expressing uncertainty as to the task he was assigned to handle. When the crew finally came into contact with 3000, William began whimpering and had to be sedated. He muttered the word "no" over and over again, as if in disbelief. Look at that. After a while, as the crew approached 3000's head, something had gone from William's eyes. Moments after they observed the head of SCP-3000, several other crew members complained of feeling.
Oh nah. So you see me? I'll be scared no matter what. I love the ocean and everything, like, you know, swimming above and everything, you know, activities like that. Scuba diving, open water. I'm not into those cave thingy. Maybe if I go to, like, you know, with someone that's, you know, well known, you know, cave diving and stuff, I get my, you know, let's say permits for it and everything. Like, I'm telling like people that I would trust like that. It's probably like what those people called diving talk. I don't know, something like that. I've been watching the videos fire that actually I want to get to, like, you know, scuba diving open water because I'm watching their video and everything. I don't know. It looks fun. But going down to those depths like that, like really, really down where you're in a submarine and there's dark, you couldn't see the light from your submarine that's like, you know, shining. Oh hell no! You're not gonna see me doing that. I don't have a, you know, a phobia of the ocean and everything. But I am scared going way too deep in the dark zone and all that. And imagine seeing the submarine with a crack too. Oh hell!
Hazy,
man.
and they're being uncertain what they were supposed to be doing
all
Captain
that.
Ritter wrote it off as nitrogen intoxication and forced them to continue approaching 3000.
Okay.
When the crews were 50 meters away from 3000, it turned slowly to look at them. At that moment, William began screaming and flailing, shouting about how he could see it in his head. Other Foundation personnel tried to restrain him, but he got free and smashed his face against one of the portholes. He hit it so hard.
I do know this from SB Illustrated. I think it was SB Illustrated. I saw this. There's SCP.
Medical attention, but he was too far gone at that point. Despite the trauma, he still spoke briefly as he lay dying. He said, "There's nothing.
Okay.
By the time they had reached the surface several hours later, William was dead. In the log, Dr. Eugene Getz wrote that even now, he can still see the eyes of SCP-3000.
Oh, we got an ad. I did not pay attention. You guys didn't know about ad. If I'm not getting paid at least a single penny, I'm not going to show the album volume. You guys already know. We're going to skip it. But remember, guys, if you ever get one my ad, watch the whole thing. And yeah, thank you for the support. Even though there should be no ad yet. So, yeah. Alright. I don't know, just say it. Oh, man.
Despite this incident, a diving expedition was ordered to personally assess the creature and investigate the source of the thick, gray fluid that had been observed floating around its head. The dive team was composed of 3 members of mobile task force.
This dive team dies.
All divers were equipped with high-pressure suits, as well as front-facing headlamps. The water was dark and cold.
I'm telling you.
About 500 meters from the head of SCP-3000.
This is even worse. Like, no, you know, damn, I really forgot what it's called now. Without no submarine and nothing, going there swimming like this, you that thing right there. Oh, yo, I'm telling you, that's even. You're not gonna see me nowhere near this.
Being in the water,
if SCP will, I'm not gonna be one of those water
to have
people.
Some confusion over their call sign, and they were not sure where they were going. They felt an awful headache, like something's needling in their brain. Regardless, Command told the team to continue towards 3000, but all the divers were completely confused about where they were. As they continued approaching, one of the divers began to utter ominous phrases concerning oblivion and dark eyes.
Same as the other guy.
Just at that moment, Command detected 3000 moving rapidly towards the divers, and their radios went silent. After 33 seconds of silence, one of the divers finally answered to the radio.
Yeah.
According to the log, the leader of the team said 3000 opened its mouth and suddenly there was the sound of a struggle through the other 2 radios. Only one of them remains. The other 2 have been eaten by 3000.
Hell nah.
The one remained not being eaten claimed that it's extremely difficult to form thoughts while near 3000. He said that the fluid was seeping through the skin around its head, about a meter back. Just looking at the stuff is making him feel like
I don't like that noise.
He feels
I don't like that noise.
Isn't working right. He went to retrieve a sample and attached it to one of those little balloons and let it float up so Command will be able to get it later. After that, he claimed that he knows he is dying and told the Command station not to send anyone else out there. It is so dark. Command continued to attempt to communicate with 09 Bravo, but Bravo grew increasingly unintelligible before eventually going completely silent. Bravo's radio stayed active over the next 3 days, and intermittent breathing could be heard until the radio ceased functioning. In the beginning, we have mentioned that SCP-3000 is a Thaumiel-class entity.
Thaumiel. I forgot what Thaumiel means, yeah. I'm not gonna search it up. Oh, I got my phone here, man. I got my phone here, man.
Even the mere existence of the Thaumiel-class objects is classified at the highest level of the
I know that.
And their locations, functions, and current status are known to few Foundation personnel outside of the O5 Council. So, how can a giant moray eel that messes up your head helps the SCP Foundation in their operation?
So, Thaumiel class. Anomaly that Foundation used to contain, counteract other SCP anomaly phenomenon. What? Okay. I thought it was like more high. I don't know. It just okay. I know that uses the substance that it has, you know, for the anesthetic, the thingy. Yeah, I don't even know if it's called like that to make people forget that it's that strong. I guess that they gave it that rank because of that. No, kind of. I don't even know.
The answer is in the dark gray substance classified as Y909. SCP Foundation uses a large number of amnestic during their work. It is vital for keeping the secrecy of the Foundation. The inclusion of the Y909 compound has shown a marked increase in the stability and long-term effectiveness of the Foundation's amnestics. Overall, amnestics utilizing Y909 break down 78% slower than their standard counterparts in cold storage, and 52% slower than their standard counterparts at room temperature. Additionally, individuals administered an amnestic regimen utilizing Y909 show a marked increase in suggestibility, memory clearance, and a significant decrease in additional side effects. Individuals treated with these amnestics express significantly fewer intrusive memories as those without Y909, with some individuals exposed to experimental compounds expressing no intrusive memories whatsoever, even at the 5 and 10 year marks. Due to the effectiveness of these treatments with the addition of Y909, the continued inclusion of the compound is essential to modern Foundation amnestic application. The SCP Foundation has completely relied on the Y909 compound with no means to synthetically reproduce it. Hence, the ATZAC protocol has been developed.
Don't tell me, that's what this is what the event called where they keep going down there to try to get the substances.
This protocol dictates the way the Y909 compound is collected off of SCP-3000, and the way personnel are to interact with 3000.
You can't use a robot? No.
According to the brief framework of the procedure documented, one individual D-class subject is to be administered a sedative and equipped with a high-pressure diving suit. The subject is then to be tethered to a remotely operated vehicle,
but remember, it's a D-class. They really put it on. Well, that is well, they don't have any will. They're D-class and all that. If you guys don't know what D-class is, just look up. I got tired of saying what D-classes are, but whoa, yo, imagine waking up, you down there, you got like a tiny robot controlling you, and you wake up, trying to get like, you know, the substance, and you're all the way down in the dark. Oh hell no, man!
The airlock is to be flooded, and the subject is to be towed by the ROV towards the feeding site. Upon reaching the feeding site, the ROV is to disconnect its tether, leave the subject there, and return to the Foundation submarine named SCP-3000 Anantashesha. Throughout this stage, SCP-3000 Anantashesha should monitor SCP-3000's position and adjust course if the entity begins to move away from the feeding site. Mission Command will provide additional instructions during this phase if necessary. During the feeding session, no personnel are permitted to leave the Anantashesha without authorization from the Mission Command. At a point after the total consumption of prey, SCP-3000 will begin to excrete Y909 near the foremost section of its body. Specialized teams of deep-sea divers are to exit the SCP-3000 Anantashesha through the aft airlock.
They don't even use the D-class to get it. They just use the D-class for food.
And approach SCP-3000. Collection of Y909 must take place during SCP-3000's digestive period, which is currently believed to be roughly 2.5 hours after consumption of prey. Teams must return to Launchcraft before the end of this period. During this period, the typical effects of SCP-3000 are less severe, though Command should continue to monitor these teams for damage to their cognition. After the collection of Y909, personnel are to transfer the collected substance to secure containers before returning to the surface. The mission administrator on board the Anantashesha is to monitor the substance throughout.
I don't know, the animation is like kind of, you know,
transport. The following report concerns 2 doctors. The Foundation's Level 3 researcher, Dr. Krish Namurthy, and a staff clinical psychologist, Dr. Manava. Dr. Manava was assigned to interview Dr. Krishnamurthy after he attempted to exit out the Anantashesha's aft airlock without diving equipment.
You guys already know. I just saw the ad, so we gonna wait. We gonna mute it. We gonna skip it. I don't care about this game, boy. They pay me money. Pay me a little bit of money. Then maybe I care. All right, let me just continue.
Krishnamurthy begins discussing how he feels disconnected from his mind and tired from trying to keep it together. He's forgetting things, having other people's dreams, and faces he doesn't recognize, places he has never been. Clearly, his proximity to 3000 is greatly affecting him. At this point, Dr. Krishnamurti couldn't remember his mother's voice, but he recalls that she told him about a god called Anantashesha, the king of serpents that lies beneath the god Vishnu in the cosmos.
Hey, I know that god though. I know that god.
The light of the universe had gone out. All that would be left is Anantashesha.
It was from an anime.
Dr. Krishnamurti believes that SCP-3000 is Anantashesha. He says in the interview with Dr. Manava, I believe that SCP-3000 is Anantashesha. I believe that this aberration, this treachery against cognition, is the result of us being in the
boys is talking gibberish right now.
God. Not just
gibberish,
God,
I
but a God who
said.
exists across all time, all at once, and even beyond. Maybe some part of the nothingness beyond the edge of time is part of Anantashesha as well. After 2 days of containment, orders were received to lift the hold order on Dr. Krishnamurti in accordance to the terms of the ATSAC protocol. 3 hours after Dr. Krishnamurti was released from his holding cell, the following incident took place.
Let's see. Let me hear
Dr. Krishnamurti stands near the entrance to the Aramita's aft airlock while weeping and prepares to open the airlock door. Interior airlock camera captures Dr. Krishnamurti staring at the exterior airlock door for a full 2 minutes, not moving an inch. After 2 minutes, he collapses on the ground.
Did he die?
As 3000 slowly approaches the submarine, Dr. Krishnamurti puts on a high-pressure deep-sea diving suit, and then moves towards exterior door controls, and then exits the Aramita's aft airlock. SCP-3000 slowly appears out of the darkness, reaches Dr. Krishnamurti, and its mouth begins to open. Aramita sounds horns, but neither SCP-3000 nor subject appear to notice. 3000 moves to just above Dr. Krishnamurti. He appears to look up into the now fully expanded jaw of 3000. Dr. Krishnamurti says, Manava, I was wrong. God save me. It's not. SCP-3000 strikes and quickly consumes Krishnamurti.
What you expect?
3000
what you expect?
Into the darkness and is no longer visible on exterior cameras. Rescue crews are recalled. The crew begins to initiate ATSAC protocol. Before
there you go. That was good. I like that. That was cool. Wow. That I didn't know you was gonna happen. What's up from SCP Illustrated? I don't know. I think it was SCP Illustrated. One of those two. From back then, that's how the reaction, not reaction, the SCP-3000 video. I knew one of the researchers died when they were growing up and everything. Those 3 people that came down to get, like, you know, some substance. I know they're all going to die and everything. I did not know about this other part. But that was fine either way. I need to end my video though, because it's getting a little bit too long. It's getting a little bit too long. Alright, you guys already know. Hit the subscribe button. We are doing the road to 5,000 subscribers. We're almost halfway there. Thanks to you guys. Please also hit the like button too, supposed to be even more. Turn up a notification. Become one of the early gang. Which means will be in the comment section first, which brings me to the comment section. To make it play. Does not have to be a Roblox game. Listen to me. It does not have to be. It could be any game. You could have me video to react to, but please link the video in the comment section. It'll be easy for me to find. Or you can even be like, hi, or how you doing? I will always try to reply back to you guys. And yeah, pretty much it. It's your boy Flame. Out.